ever been captivated by something beautiful only to realize there wasn't much to it? Anime is uh, full of shows that shine brightly in the moment, but struggle to leave a lasting impression. It's a frustrating experience when artistic brilliance isn't matched by a compelling story. Uh, uh, it's not that these animes are bad, they're disappointing, but uh, you see the potential, the creative spark, um, but something falls short. Perhaps ambition overreaches execution or spectacle overshadows substance. Let's explore some visually stunning anime that sadly stumble when it comes to storytelling. First, if you're enjoying this, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Um, let's start with uh, let's start with let's start with in terms of animation, it's like a showpiece of kinetic energy. Uh, the fight choreography, courtesy of Mappa, is electric, highly stylized, and bursting with fluid motion. Uh, every punch and supernatural transformation is a visual feast. But beneath all that flash lies paper thin storytelling. It begins as a martial arts tournament, then spirals into a mythology soup of gods, keys, and apocalyptic nonsense. Next up is uh, You Can Deny That It Looks Incredible. Uh, the color palette, digital backgrounds, and fight animation all reach cinematic standards. A1 Pictures poured their budget into intricate particle effects, sparkling sword clashes, and hero shops. But the storytelling still falls into familiar pitfalls: bloated exposition, meandering pacing, and a lack of real emotional maturity. And then there's a joint production between Manhouse and Mappa that the information center are build, creating, and facing between. It looks like a moving art exhibition. Um, every frame oozes polish, from the character designs to the elegant attack sequences set to classical music. But its plot feels undercooked and emotionally detached. The world building teases grand themes, but never explores them deeply. A rare original anime from Wit Studio is breathtaking. Its visual direction is stunningly composed, blending sci-fi ambiance with orchestral action, uh, um, but while tries to tackle big philosophical ideas, it never quite lands its emotional arcs. It, um, the pacing fluctuates wildly, and character motivations often serve plot convenience. Wit Studio again proves they can animate anything into pure eye candy with forced aesthetic assets. Uh, Steampunk trains slicing through hordes of zombie-like creatures. Check C, epic hand-drawn explosions. Uh, check, check. But character arcs are barely formed before the next crisis hits, and emotional beats rarely land, which is the triggers is a visual inferno. It's an explosion of neon color, polygonal design, and kinetic motion. Um, but the plot is a simple firefighters versus mutants story that collapses under its own melodrama. The emotional resonance never matches the volume of the visuals, which you remember the colors, not the characters. And finally, remains one of the most gorgeously produced anime film series ever made. Ufatable's mastery of uh, digital compositing, lighting, and atmosphere set the stage for what they'd later accomplish. Uh, However, the story's non-linear, opaque narrative alienates many viewers, and characters speak in riddles, things are buried, and emotional clarity takes a backseat to aesthetic mystique. It's like ordering a beautifully decorated cake only to find out it tastes like cardboard. Still pretty to look at, but ultimately unsatisfying, right? Um, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.